Hey y'all, welcome back to the Smoke Dungeon. DB here, and today we're taking a look at some old metal Bretonnians that I dug out. Cause old world, you know what I'm saying? And I got mad old Bretonnians. Check my other video about a shoebox of Bretonnians that hit me in the head one time. But these are spearmen. All of these dudes are spearmen here. It's 2 units of spearmen. They're OG metal spearmen from Games Workshop. And these dudes, when I got these guys out, I started thinking about the old world. And I feel like I have a lot to say on the old world, but apparently, based upon my YouTube algorithm, so does everybody else. But everybody else is just showing you new models that ain't new, or telling you what stats are. They're basically reading you the book, because it looks like Games Workshop sent everybody and their mama a free copy of the old world. But you know who didn't get a free copy of the old world? This guy. And you know what? I don't really give a shit, because I have I have a million Warhammer books already. I have 3rd edition, which, I love, but definitely has its problems. I got them all up to Age of Sigmar. I even bought that the first time out. But you know what? I did buy just the Old World books. But something about the Old World ain't really sitting right with DB. What's old is new again. Kinda, but not really, because it ain't new, actually. It's the same shit they've been giving you before. But I just don't, there's a lot about it I don't really understand. And I want to love it, y'all, because I love Warhammer Fantasy. It's what I grew up on, like just staring at pictures of orcs and goblins in friggin' old dragon magazines. But I don't, it's crazy. I even have a full Bretonnian army and a full undead army. I have beastmen, I have chaos, I have empire, and I have dwarves as well as like ogres, giants, dragons, all that shit. All going back to OG metal to like newer plastic stuff. And I'll get to use it all. But like something about it just don't really sit right with me. And if I'm being honest, I don't really expect it to be supported that much at all. From a logic standpoint, what's it going to replace Age of Sigmar? I kind of would fucking love that. But I just don't see it happening, There's only so much shit you can cram onto a shelf in the Games Workshop store. And, right now, they're kind of, look at the core systems. We got Old World, we got Legion Imperialis. Those are just the 2 new ones, right? And then we got Age of Sigmar, we got Warhammer 40K, we got Kill Team, we got Necromunda. I don't know. I think it reaches a point where something's got to give, And I don't know. Also, maybe it's just the older I get, the less I really feel like putting up with GW shit. But anyway, check it out, dude. When things were pure and minis were made of metal, I give you Bretonnian Spearmen. Painted in true classic old hammery kind of style. These are actually, I'd say these dudes are more middle hammer, because as you can see, these dudes have grass tufts on them, which is not an old hammer thing. But yeah, dude, check it out. I don't even remember how long I've had these dudes or anything. Definitely had them for a while. I tend to think I might not even have painted these dudes. I may have gotten them from someone. I don't remember. Time is a mysterious thing. Nights in the dungeon. Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, y'all, I just bought the Old Hammer rule books, because to be honest, I have unopened boxes of all that shit in the Bretonnian box still up in the attic. When I went to put the Christmas decorations away the other day, I found even more shit that I didn't know I have, which is always fun, but it's also horrifying, right? It was like, holy shit, there's an Isle of Blood up here and 2 battles for Skull Pass. There's a lot of stuff. I think this dude's missing a shield. Oh no. These dudes, I always love these dudes too. You know why? Because like I've used them for historicals a couple times too. There's an Osprey Games Outreamer rule set where you can like make like a Crusades kind of warband. I've done that before. Yeah, these models are great though. You see the paint jobs on them, not bad, but very basic, right? Very basic. These dudes are, I believe these are early 90s. These dudes were made. They're starting to show wear and tear. Obviously, you could see they could use some touch-ups or whatnot. But we're not going to do that. They'll just take the field again as new dudes, right? So, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, man, the old world, I was so happy when I saw it 5 years ago. And then I've seen what they've done with the Heresy. And then all the problems with Legion Imperialis. Although that's all based upon having to reissue the box sets. Which is wild. Because when my box set came, it was, you could tell that it had been opened. And they removed the rule book. Put a new one in there. You could tell. There was like cuts on the tape. And the, things were moved around. Stuff like that. So, a couple mistakes throw the whole schedule in disarray. Here's a standard bearer, y'all. With just an old school paper flag. Glue it on there. You know you love it. I mean, you can't beat these dudes. Can't beat them. Can't beat them. And then this dude is part of the second unit. And I feel like here's a champion, yo. Check him out. Ah! And these dudes are more Old Hammer style. Because you see how these bases, there's no tufts. These are just flocked and then painted over. But I would say, Old Hammer, but maybe tending towards Middle Hammer. I don't know. One of you guys, I'm sure, will tell me. But, dude, yeah, this model's great. Freaking love him. He's awesome. Take it. Oh, is that a shield? Oh, that's a shield. Red shield off of somebody. Maybe this dude. Musician guy. Hit him with the horns. Check this dude out. Yeah. I don't know. Always loved Bretonnia. Always played Bretonnia since 3rd edition. Them and Dwarves were my first 2 armies. And it's funny, man. People have always hated on Bretonnia, and then when they were not made anymore, people loved Bretonnia. But it was for years, everyone said they sucked, man. They were the little sister of the Empire, right? No cannons, no glory. God, these dudes are just, yeah, I don't know, super cool. I love them. But I thought I'd share these dudes with you. I have way more painted Bretonnians. And maybe I'll dig them all out and I'll show you guys all of them. They're pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Pretty basic, dude. Bretonnian Spearmen. I am going to try and play some Old World. I don't know. I have no friends down here. I have no friends down here. But I have no friends that Warhammer within a relatively close distance. And when we do travel, I'm not going to play Old World. I'd rather play 3rd edition, if I'm being honest. I don't fucking know anymore. Who knows, right? But you know what? What I do know is that I do love some Bretonnians. I do love some metal Bretonnians. And this is just going to be video 1 in a series of I don't know. I probably have 3 or 4 of these to show you of all painted old Bretonnians, dude. So I will do that. And not in a row. There'll be some other videos in there. Because I know some of you don't like the Warhammer. Just like I know some of you don't like the Magic or the board games. But you know what? I like all of you. So be good to one another. And do what you feel.